I'll do the outside front, passenger side exhaust. I'll come around to the side of the truck, do the fuel area. That'll be the first section. Then I'll do the in cab. That'll be the second section. Third section will be coming out, doing the frame of the truck all the way to the back of the trailer. So you'll have it in 3 sections, 3 videos. Ready? All right, as you approach your truck, you're gonna check all your lights and reflectors, proper collar, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. We'll make sure your truck isn't leaning to the left or right, indicating a suspension problem. You're gonna look under your truck, make sure there's no puddles on the ground, indicating a leak. There's no hanging wires. Come to your passenger side. You're gonna check your exhaust. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. No soot marks indicating a leak. Raise the hood. Check your alternator. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Wires are all secured. I'll check all of them. Make sure they're secured. No burn marks indicating a short, no bare wires. I'll check my serpentine belt. Make sure there's no more than 3/4 inch play. It's also not cut or torn. My alternator is belt driven. My water pump, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Also belt driven. I'll check all my hoses. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Secured with clamps, and the water pump's not leaking. Driver's side. I'm going to check my coolant reservoir. I'm going to make sure the fluid level's between add and max. Looks like it needs a little fluid added. It's not cracked or broken. The cap is on tight, and both of them are not leaking. I'm going to check my power steering reservoir. Not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. Pull the cap. Dipstick, make sure it's between add and max. Check my oil. Make sure I pull the dipstick, make sure it's between add and max, and I'll check the condition of the oil. I'm going to check my air compressor, this guy right here. It's not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, not leaking, and it is gear driven. Directly below it, if you follow your lines, is your power steering pump. It's not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, it's not leaking, and it is also gear driven. Move out the hard parts outside, and we'll check my steering gearbox. It's not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, and it's not leaking. I'll check all my hoses. This is my high pressure line, low pressure line. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks, and also secured. I'm going to check my pitman arm and my drag link, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. I'm going to check my front leaf spring hanger and my back leaf spring hanger, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. I'm going to check my leaf springs, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, and there's no shiny marks indicating loose leaf springs. I'm going to check my U-bolts, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. I'm going to check my shock absorber, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, and it is not leaking. Time to go to the braking system. You have 7 parts. I'm going to check my ABS line. It's electric. It's not cut or torn, securely mounted. My service air line, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. It's secured and it's not leaking. My brake chamber, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, and it is not leaking. I'll check my push rod and my slack adjuster. They're both not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. To check a brake adjustment, I will chock my wheels, release my brakes. I shouldn't have more than an inch of travel on this push rod with my slack adjuster at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to check my drum and my lining. They're both not cracked, broken, damaged, free of debris, no excessive wear. Time to go to tires. I'm going to check my inflation, condition, and depth. So I'll go to my valve stem. Check my valve stem. It's not cracked, broken, damaged. Cap is on tight. It's not leaking. If I had a tire pressure gauge, I'd check tire pressure. Condition, I'll check the outside wall and inside wall, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Depth, I'm going to make sure I have no less than 4/32 seconds of tread depth in every major groove, even wear. I'm going to check my rim. It's not cracked, broken, damaged. There's no illegal welds or drill holes. Check my lug nuts. They're all present, secured. There's no rust streaks or rust trails indicating loose lug. Check my hub seal. All the bolts are present. It's not cracked, broken, and it's not leaking. If I had a sight glass, I'd actually check the hub oil level. Time to shut the hood. Since you're right there, I'm going to check all my lights and reflectors, same as it is in front of the truck. Check my mirrors, secured to the cap. It's not cracked, broken, damaged. There is a crack right here, but it doesn't obscure my view, free of debris. Check my doors, unlatches, latches. It's not sagging, indicating a bad or loose hinge. Check my weather stripping. It's properly secured and in good condition. We'll check my steps. They're securely mounted, not cracked or broken, free of debris, and they hold my weight. Notice I use 3 points of contact getting on my steps to try to make out a practice habit. Check my fuel tank. It's not cracked or broken. No illegal welds or drill holes. Did the same thing with the rim. Cap is on tight and both of them are not leaking. I'm gonna check my tank straps. Not cracked or broken, securely mounted, and there's no shiny marks indicating a loose strap. Before you get in the cab, you're gonna check your three emergency pieces of equipment. I have a 10-pound BC fire extinguisher fully charged, it's in the green. I have 10 reflective triangles right there between the seats. And where it says international up on the dash, that's your fuse box. I have a spare fuse for each fuse, unless it's equipped with circuit breakers. Now we're ready to do the end cap.